something that has just been bothering me for so long that I have to ask is, how could someone who isn't like just who's quite literally the best Italian quarterback in the country, with just like undeniably so. I heard a quote once that was like, no one argues with a winner. And you can't argue that you know how to win, especially after last season. You turned on a side of yourself in that championship that I had never seen. Also, I'd never seen you celebrate before. That was crazy. I was like, but how could you put up the stats that you do, run through every player in the country and still not be on the national team?
Oh, okay. How much time you got?
I got all day.
That's a long story. I gotta be very careful with what I say.
Sure.
But my relationship, let's say, with national team started when I was 18. That's where I believe I got the first call. Never been the starting quarterback for the national team. The national team had dual passport quarterback. And as I was saying earlier, I do blame myself for everything. So it's not like I blame coaches or whatever for not playing. I was just like, I gotta be better. I gotta be better. Even if it's like the other guys is American or play college football, I just gotta be better. And so no excuses. The first thing that pushed me away from national team was we were getting ready for a European championship game. It was me, this dual passport quarterback, and another Italian quarterback, and I was the only Italian quarterback playing.
Sorry, it was you, a dual passport, and another Italian.
At that time, I was already the only Italian quarterback play Division I and starting. So I knew I was the best one, but still I had to show it, and I felt like I showed it in those camps. And what happened is, like, we were riding the bus going to the game day, and I found out I got cut from the team on Facebook. Like,
what?
Yes. So to me that was, I mean, first of all, I didn't agree with that because I knew I was better. And I proved it, but it wasn't the thing, because again, I never blamed the coach for the decision. I would blame me. It was a lack of respect of not letting me know I was getting cut. Making me know it on game day, on Facebook, on the bus. And so it was like, I haven't missed a single national team camp for the last 6 years. And by the way, we do pay for our own, for our own stuff to go to the national team, and I'm not taking the lack of respect. And so I was like, I don't. The thing for me, with the way I play, I gotta play for someone that I'm willing to die for, coaching staff, teammates. I definitely wasn't willing to die for people like this. And so I was like, is it worth it? National team is taking away money for me because I gotta go to practices and to camps. I'm missing my practices with Wealthy, where again they believed in me, and I'm their starting quarterback in order to go at practice with the national team that
doesn't give a shit about you.
Right, doesn't respect me, and I'm not their starting quarterback. So and so like I'm not gonna do that.
Have they asked you to come back at all since, or what's the deal? And you just won't do it? Yes,
because like they it's not like they cut me off. For example, after this thing, that's funny. The next game, that dual passport starting quarterback got injured, and so they called me and they were like, "We need you for the next game."
You're like, "Of course you do."
Right, and again, and that's how I see things. I was trying to be as professional as I could be. So I didn't turn it down. I was like, I'm not gonna be a douchebag and say no, right? So I went there, I played, but then I was like, this is not adding anything for my life. I know it sounds bad, but I don't really care about it. It sounds bad because it's a national team, of course, but I don't believe, first of all, I don't believe tackle football is a national team sport, and we can dive into it. But I was like, this doesn't add anything to my life, so I'm just gonna stop doing it, focus on Wealthy, that they do believe in me. They kept calling me, but I just, at one point I told them, I'm not gonna do that no more. So coaching staff changed. Now is a all different situation. Again, we go back to the fact that for me, I need to play for someone I'm willing to die for. I'm not willing to die for Parma's coaching staff. All right, I said that.
It's all Parma's coaching staff, damn near.
No, it's not all, but the head coach, the OC,
okay.
and so
Yeah.
I'm just, again, it's not.
So you would have to go basically to your rivals essentially
but it's not, again. I don't feel the urge to go, because we go back to that. For me, tackle football is not a national team sport, because to play tackle football, and that's why the NFL has 17 games. You go watch the NBA, they got 84 plus games per year.
Yeah.
You cannot play football 12 months a year. If I do have my season, starts in February, ends in July. I cannot be ready to play football in October or in September, because if I am ready to play football in October and September, I won't be as ready as I could in February the next season. So for me, again, I work out 18 times a week during the off season. I gotta change my plans if I want to play national team.
Right.
But changing those plans will make me a worse player
for your actual team.
For Guelphi.
Yeah.
And Guelphi are my national team.
Yeah.
They are and were the first one believing in me. I'm their starting quarterback. They rely on me. So like, why would I be a worse player for Guelphi to go play for the national team? I know it's controversial, but that's how I see things. And as of now, I might change my mind. I don't know, but that's where I'm at.
I mean, they could certainly use you, but you don't feel that. Would it take a different coaching staff for you to go, or?
It's not that I got anything important. Like, it's not that I got personal issues with those coaching staff.
Right.
And they asked me to be on the team. They had like special packages for me to use me.
Sure. Okay.
I just, again, you put the two things together. Playing for me, I don't know. Again, it's controversial, but playing for Parma's coaching staff and taking away my effort from Guelphi to the national team is just not worth it. And again, I try to be as professional as I can be. You don't have NFL athletes doing extra games during the off season. There's a reason for it.
Yeah,
because football,
you need to take care of your body.
Right, because football is football. Like, I'll give you an example. I'm probably the guy that rushes the ball the most in the league by far. Probably. Yeah. I guess I'm averaging more than 20 carries per game. I do feel that during the off season. A couple of months ago, I woke up once out of nothing. My elbow was looking like this.
What?
Woke up, like, I perfectly fine the night before. I woke up, my elbow was just like this. Like, a month later, woke up, couldn't even move my neck. I had to put, those things you put when you get into a car crash. I had to put those on. So you feel it, like it's the aftershock of the season. So then if you keep going, your body never has time to. I just cannot. That's why I say, for me, tackle football is not a national team sport, because for me, it's not possible to be at your best during the season, but playing extra football games during the off season is just something. There's a reason why NFL players are not allowed to do any type of things during the off season. Part of it too is just like the physical recovery, the mental recovery, but also for you, I think it's that you go at 100. If you're going to do it, you're not going to half-ass it. 100%. So you would need to half-ass something, and that's just never going to work for you. Right, exactly. So I think that makes sense. I can't say that every player in the league goes and gives 150% in every single game the way you do. So I think maybe it's different for them. Maybe they don't feel the aftershock as much. Yeah, and again, I'm the guy that carries the ball the most. Right. So there's definitely no one that does it as much as I do. Now, there are different positions. I'll tell you that there's no one that works out 18 times a week. Yeah. I don't know if it's necessary for anyone to do that, but yes, there's no one who... Probably not necessary, but it just adds on to all those things that we're talking about. Yes, but that's also a choice. It is, 100%, but I'm not going to change that choice over... Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. I'm gonna get a lot of criticism over that, but that's fine. Why do you think people will criticize you for it? Because I'm probably a patriotic thing, but it is the national team. Oh, okay. So because people feel like I have to play for my nation, I've got to... Probably. Yeah. I just, again, for football, for tackle football, I just see it differently.
What do you think the 10-year-old version of you would think of you today?
As I said at the beginning of this interview, like when we were talking about mental toughness and everything, and I told you like I would like to be around someone that's mentally tough or tough in general, that take care of things, I'd say that 10-year-old could look up at what I am now, being sure that I'm that guy, or at least I'm in the right direction to being that guy. So like, again, tough guy that you can rely on to take care of things, like hard things in life in general.
So you think he'd be like, wow, that's dope?
I never really thought about it, honestly, but I'm trying to think about where I was at 10 years old.
Before you started playing?
Before I started playing, I was fucking drowning.
Yeah, you were a shitty swimmer.
Right.
What would 18-year-old version of you criticize?
The fact that I'm not, like, even financially still not able to provide for my family in general. Like, it's not like I'm broke, but at 18, I probably wanted to be more at 29.
What would 40-year-old version of you warn you, like where you're at right now, warn you about?
To hurry up, I'd say.
You think that's what a 40-year-old version of you would say? You think they would warn you that you need to hurry?
That's a very tough question. That's probably what my 29 years old version would.
That's what you're thinking now. Right. What would your actual 40-year-old version, like where you want to be?
I guess
40.
I guess it depends on where am I going to be at 40. Like, if I'm not where I would want to be, that 40-year-old me would probably tell me to hurry up.
But not warn himself, like warn you right now.
Right.
The 40-year-old version of the future came now and told you, what would he warn you?
If I am, like, I'm talking like I'm 40 now.
Yeah.
And I'm 40, I'm not achieved what I want. I would say that 29-year-old guy to wake the fuck up, because we're just 11 years away to try to change the whole story.
What if the warning was like, you also might want to find ways to enjoy life a little more? What if that was the warning?
I don't think that's going to be one of the warnings.
You never know.
Right. I'm gonna call you in the 11 years.
Yeah, make sure you give me a call. It's your time to pick a card.
Oh.
Each of these cards
Mago told you?
represents, what? No. What Mago told you what?
No, it's like, no, Mago doing all of his magic stuff.
Oh, no, I don't have a magic trick for you. Pick any card, and I'll ask you questions based on the card that you choose.
All right.
You got a 2?
Yeah.
Okay. A 2 is legacy. You can't do anything solo, because how you exist in someone's memory requires both of you, right? So that's what 2 represents. Who are you ultimately trying to make proud?
I got 2 different answers on that. So the first one is myself, and going back to the first thing I told you, that like the purpose is you, and I will see things. The other answer is my parents, grandparents, family in general. I'll be proud of myself if I know I made my family proud. So they're kind of connected, you know?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. If people misunderstood you now, what do you hope they'll eventually understand about you?
I don't really care about being understood. Like, the thing is, I'm probably misunderstood now for, like, people don't understand why, like, I do work out that much. I don't take breaks or everything. It's fine for me. As long as I understand myself, as long as I know where I'm heading. I mean, I don't care if no. I mean, actually, it makes me kind of happy that they don't understand, because I know I'm not going in their direction.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound cocky, but
no.
Right.
No, I think it's true. I keep saying this is my who the fuck does she think she is year, because I feel like the more people ask that about me, the more that means I'm on the right track. So I feel that big time. You know what's funny? My first impression of you, I had no idea who you were. Easton was on the Frogs, and so people were talking about, like, the wealthy quarterback, blah, blah, blah. He's so cocky. Like, he must be awesome. Like, that was literally my immediate reaction. Anybody who's saying this about someone, or anybody who people are saying this about, is probably pretty great.
And I don't even see myself as cocky, It's just that I'm real. I don't want to fake to be your friend. We're not friends. Like I do that. I say that as a joke, but it's kind of true as well. I always say I don't have friends. I either got enemies or brothers. Because it's like I don't care about you being my friend. If
I love that.
Right. I don't care about you being my friend if we don't really know each other. Like and I consider myself brother or like close friends with all my like real ones. But like if we know each other but just by name, I don't care about being your friend. I'm not looking for friends. So and that might I can understand that could be seen as being cocky, but it's not that. I just
don't give a shit.
But not because I'm a bad person or because I'm cocky. It's just like first of all, again, I'm very competitive. So in the football thing, you don't play for me. I hate you. Like I do not want to be your friend. So I understand I can look cocky because everyone is like trying to be friend with each other. I'd say being a simp. But
that's not how I grew up. You grew up enemies with your competition.
But I mean, I don't want to be a friend with someone that plays against me because I need probably for how I play, I need to see him as an enemy. Right?
Sure.
So I do have actual friends that might play on other, but they're friends because they play with Blue Storms with me or those kind of things.
So they're like your brothers.
Right.
You grew up with
but
them.
Besides that, if we never play together, if you don't have a relationship outside the football field, I'm not gonna fake like we're friends because we're not.
So where do we stand? We're just acquaintances.
No, you're a sister because like your easy, which is my brother, girlfriend, and that makes it family.
Okay.
So
okay. I wondered that. I was like, I wonder if Fimi thinks we're just acquaintances or if we're friends, because I think we're friends, but I can't imagine like how.
Definitely. Like we definitely weren't friends when you and Easy were at the Frogs.
Yeah. Right. No, definitely not. I hated everybody in the league.
And actually, I must say that because that's another thing. I do not do any compliments to any player on other teams, and I'm not faking this, but. I don't know, probably hearing us, but
he walked in, didn't
right. But Easy's the only one. I remember after a game that we won in
don't forget, we won it
right in Milan against the Frogs, and without we played, like he was doing everything: offense, defense, special teams, like being a quarterback and being a corner. It was crazy, and at the end of the game, I told him I respect you, which is something that I never, ever did and never done after it. But I told him so because that was true. I don't like to do so because again, I see every other player that doesn't have purple on his jersey as an enemy, but that was the only exception that I did, and it's funny that we now play together.
Did you ever see that you guys would be teammates?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, you never thought that he would be your teammate?
Absolutely
what was your thought when he came to Wolfie in the first place?
Hell yeah.
Oh, you were? I was thinking you're like a frog, like.
No, I mean, like, I knew it was a great player playing against him, and I knew that we could have been like very good together. Did
you guys think you were going to be 12-0 good? Or did you guys think you were going to be dog walk every single team in the league good?
No. I mean, no, because we lost a lot of pieces the year before. Yeah. So, no, and again, I knew him just by playing against him. I didn't know, I just knew he was an athlete, and so.
That's awesome. But I agree with you. I think that it's taken me a really long time to get to the point where you're at, but I admire that so much how you're just like, I actually don't care to be understood. Yeah. And I think that, however, like, does it take you to be a little crazy to be great? And I think it does, and it also takes that mentality of I don't give a shit what you think. I'm just gonna do me, and if you don't understand me, it's probably for the better for both of us.
If I don't want to be where you at, it's good. It's a good thing that you're not understanding me.
Yeah.
Because why would you understand me and not being in the spot where I wanna be?
Amen. Yeah. Pick another card. Ace. Oh,
Like
this is a good one. Okay, ace represents the ego. It's the I am, the self-identity. My questions are, when does your ego serve you?
I'd say every time, but it gotta be controlled. You can't be controlled by your ego. You gotta control your ego. Oh, there you go, 8.
8? Ah,
Sure.
nice. Okay. 8 is discipline/love. And 8 is balance, and it's the infinity shape. So, do you think discipline makes you harder to love? Like how disciplined you
Yes.
are? Yeah?
Yes.
Tell me more.
Yes. Because, I mean, it's hard to stay around someone that always wants everything in the right, is stressful, wants everything in the right place, wants to do everything right.
Do you think discipline is your form of love too?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Because of all the same stuff, right?
Right, right. Because again, if I love you, I want you to do the right thing.
Right.
Because I know that's the best for you, and but that's stressful on the other person, you know.
Yeah.
And I do that with just like my girlfriend, my family, everything.
So you hold people to your standard, kind of.
Yeah, I try to, because again, for me, that's the best thing for them. And I understood also actually in the last few years that I cannot pretend from someone else what I am doing. Like that's just me. I cannot pretend anyone else to be like me.
Yeah. Like you can't force that on.
Right, like not as much, but
right. But
still,
you can still have guide, like.
right. Still, I'm on my dad's ass for it when it doesn't feel like working out. You know, those kind of things. But yeah, I'm like, especially in the last few months, 2 years, I try to like soften a little bit on that side.
That's good.
Yeah.
See, that's a little
Right.
bit of balance.
Right.
Do you think you're aware of your impact on the people around you? Because I say this because, let me back up a little bit. I have a series on TikTok that is all about like people who are super magnetic, and they're able to just like draw people, opportunities, money, whatever, they can attract things to them. And I think that whenever I've observed you from the outside and seen the way parents, their kids, even your teammates gravitate toward you, I think it's interesting. So I wonder if you're aware of this, and if you are aware of it, then what do you think is that like makes people drawn to you?
I don't think I am aware of that. Like things you're saying are kind of new to me.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't really realize it. I do, and that is a crazy thought. But sometimes I do think about how my funeral will look like.
Oh my God!
I know.
That's so morbid.
Right. I know it is, but it's just to have an understanding of who am I actually having an impact on.
It's kind of beautiful and sad all at once.
Yeah, I know it started off kind of rough, but so I try to have this like thoughts, but I do not like. I'm not aware of all the things that you were saying.
Okay, well, it is true. So why do you think people just like gravitate towards you, and that things you're just a winner, obviously, but like what? Why?
I don't know. Maybe again, that's new to me, so it's tough to answer that question. But maybe because, I mean, when you do the right thing, that's what happens. And I do try to do the right thing every time with sports and of course outside of it. But I guess when you do the right thing, people understand it and recognize that.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I do believe that everyone knows what the right thing is. I mean,
like internally, like their internal moral compass, but on a subconscious level.
Yeah, but it's not subjective. Like the right thing is the right thing for everyone, period. Now there's someone that might want to tell themselves, nah, that's not the right thing, I can do something different. It's just a lie that we try to tell ourselves. But I do believe like the right thing is the right thing for everyone. So,
but stripping away like the things that you choose to do for yourself, you're saying just overall, just genuinely being a good person.
Yes.
Is having nothing to do with the workouts and whatever, just being doing the right thing and being a good person
right.
naturally makes people.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what I think it is? I think that because you're so disciplined and because you have such a, like you're so solid, that people, our subconscious minds are naturally gravitate towards safety. And I think that that's like, you have a level of safety that people might not even know that they're seeking. And I think that's what it is. Like it's some of your magnetism stems from this, this steady life that you hold, and like life is so chaotic. So you're kind of something that people see a rock in, basically.
But that's, I mean, I don't never seen it that way. And if that's the case, that would make me happy because of what I told you about my 10-year-old.
Yeah.
The 10-year-old me, I would want to see me now, like for a like a rock or like a stable figure in his life. So
Yeah.
if that is the case, that'd be great for me.
So MVP, do you want to do it again?
Oh, absolutely.
You want to run it back, all of it back? Tell me what the dream season is this year.
Really not really thinking about the MVP stuff. Definitely want to win because I mentioned that earlier, but we didn't go through it. But my ultimate goal in sport is to be recognized as the greatest Italian American football player to ever do it. And so it's not about. It's definitely about rings.
Yeah.
Obviously. It's not about if I'll win an MVP or this year or not. And so definitely want to win again. And that's my bigger goal in sport. It's not about this next season. It's not about a game. It's about how people are going to look at me once I'm done or in the next few years.
So you're loyal to the core, to Guelph. Could you see yourself ever playing somewhere else?
That's a question that I got a lot because I'm not from Florence. Like,
but you are like, you bleed purple.
Right. But I live like 4 hours away. So what people tell me is like, when are you going to stop doing that? Because going back and forth ain't easy. My answer to that is until I have a valid reason to not do that, I'm going to keep playing for Guelph.
Where could you see yourself? Like if you could play somewhere else?
Very tough question. The one thing that I always had in my mind is that I probably want to finish my career at the Blue Storms.
Oh,
I gotta go back there and
make it full circle.
Right. Again, for all they did for me, and they always be my family too. At some point in my career, I gotta go back there. But if I wanna still play Division I football and I don't have the chance to go to Florence, I know my dad is pushing to go play for the Frogs because he played for the Frogs, and obviously that would make sense. I grew up with Frogs pictures all around my house and going to Frogs games. And I do have a lot of I have my dad's Frogs ring at home.
That's crazy.
So it would be a nice story.
That would also bring it full circle too, though, because your dad's last game was against Guelph.
Right.
Your first and last game would be with the Frogs.
Right.
Maybe you'd play against Guelph.
Again, it's not something that I'm thinking about as of now because I don't have a reason to leave Florence.
Yeah.
Somehow I'm not able no more to go to Florence. I say Blue Storms or Frogs might be the options.
So you would finish your career in Division II just to finish it out with Blue Storms?
Yeah, probably. I mean, again, when I left the Blue Storms, I wasn't thinking about leaving them for those many years. I just wanted to have an experience in Division I and then go back. And then just things escalated. And again, from just playing Division I was like, maybe I can win a ring in Division I. And now maybe I can be the best player ever, the best Italian player ever. I still have to achieve those goals. But again, at some point, I would want to go back to the Blue Storms.
That's cool. That's really cool. So,
what about ELF?
That's what I was gonna ask. You read my mind. Thank you, babe, but let me do it. Have you ever thought about playing in the ELF, or have you ever been asked by those teams?
I've been asked. Never really thought about it. Wouldn't match my the fact that I have a full-time job in Milan.
That's what I thought. I wondered if the only reason you hadn't gone is because you like football is your life, but not so much to where you want to leave and go be an import somewhere.
Right. Like again, first of all, I wouldn't leave Guelph to go play ELF.
Yeah.
And for the fact that the same reason I don't do national team during the off season, I wouldn't go play ELF during the off season. But also, the main thing is that I got a full-time job in Milan. I'm not gonna quit that to go play 3 months in Germany and then be unemployed. Okay,
fair enough. So off camera, you were telling me about the hardest part of like your discipline. I want you to talk about it.
Yes, like for the last 3+ years, I haven't eat sweets at all, no more. I used to eat them, a lot of them, not a lot, but I used to eat them, and I'm not doing it no more. Again, that's just a form of discipline and mental toughness, because it's something that I do like. The other example I was telling you off camera is I don't, which again I know is bad, but I do not drink water in my off season during my workouts or practices. Yeah. Of course it's bad for your health, so do not do that. But I do that because it's harder, because mentally it's tough when it's August and it's hot and you're running laps on a track and
putting your body in stress situations.
Right. So body and mind.
You know, I have to stop you there. I was laughing because you're like, I don't eat sweets, which I believe that you don't. But I was telling Easy, I was like, Easton, when I was at his house, he got cereal with chocolate in it. It has like little baby chocolate pieces. That's like as far as you'll go.
Yeah, and that's just for breakfast.
Would you ever eat sweets again?
Not planning on doing it.
So you're just gonna be straight and narrow forever.
Maybe once I'm done with football, but I don't think so. Once I'm gonna be done with football, who knows? I might be into Ironmans or
you'll be doing on to the next thing after football's over.
Right.
Okay. Speaking of, let's talk about Chasing the Sun.
Okay, it's like a project that me and a friend of mine started, and it all started less than 6 months ago. It was a joke because we saw, we were thinking about a format for an ultra race because I wanted to do it on myself. And so this other friend that I got, we had the idea the same, we were talking about it, and it was like, there's no way you're doing it. So it started as a challenge, 21 kilometers run, 1,500 squats, 1,000 push-ups and 500 pull-ups, and again 21 kilometers run. And then we thought about connecting it to the sun. So it starts at sunrise, you gotta finish before sunset, and that's where the name Chasing the Sun came from. So I did it on myself in September. Again, those kind of things that are bad for my health. As a football player, you don't need to do that. It's just bad. But it was very good for my mind.
And you had fun doing it.
No one doing it. I have fun now talking about it, but no, that was very tough. But it made me a better person, better player, because when you face those kind of challenges, you get out of them in a better way because you know what you're capable of. So I did that in September on myself, and then we were like, why don't we try to make it, open it up to other people? And so we had our first edition last week with 10 selected athletes, and we're in great. Right now we're trying to have the edition 1 later this year with more than 10 athletes, probably something around 60 to 100, just something that I'm doing while I play football and work in finance.
Yeah, where do you see it going, Chasing the Sun?
We'll figure that out, hopefully. Again, it started off as a joke, so we're taking it step by step. We want to keep it more exclusive.
You kind of mentioned it before, but when you're completely finished with your football career and you're heading on to the next phase of Andrea, what does that look like? I'm
a find a way to find new challenges. Sport is not going to end with football. There's a lot of sports and a lot of challenges you can take on, and I'll just find another one.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's where some athletes kind of miss, is that they're like, once they're done with that thing that always defined them, they never really find anything else because that was who they are. But I think the ones that win are the ones who take on something new. Maybe you'll become a tennis star or a really great swimmer.
I don't know about that. Maybe I'll go back. Like, if you want to do Ironman, you gotta go.
Oh yeah, you gotta swim.
You gotta be a good swimmer. But yeah.
Good luck.
Right.
Oh man, all right. I have one rapid fire thing for you. I think I know the answers to every single one of these though after our conversation. So maybe I should have done them first. But just answer the answer. Greatness or peace?
Greatness.
Discipline or motivation?
Discipline.
Talent or obsession?
Obsession.
Being feared or being respected?
Being feared.
Really?
Yeah.
Being loved or being remembered?
That's tough.
Gotta pick one.
Be loved.
Yeah. You almost said respected.
Yeah.
What made you choose loved instead?
If you're loved, you're probably gonna be remembered too.
I've heard you throughout our conversation reference a lot of athletes or like a lot of really high caliber people. What do you think it is about them that the things that they said stuck with you so much, and what do you see in them that you also see in yourself?
I don't know why like those particular quotes stick with me. I don't think there's a particular reason. It's just something that I truly believe as well, and hearing that from like the greatest to ever do it in their own like sports amplifies, like, it's like telling me, okay, I'm on the right track, because if I think that and they're saying the same thing and they're right there, I'm going towards the right direction. And then the other question was like, if I like what I see in themselves, probably the obsession and the fact the willing to be the great.
To sacrifice.
It just doesn't happen. You gotta want it. And I definitely want it. They definitely wanted it. It's not happening if you don't want it and are willing to work for it. So that's.
What I find after like speaking with you about everything, the thing I find the most interesting is that you can often find people who are looking to win at something specific or looking to be the best at something specific. I find it in myself too. Like I know that there's one thing that I want to be the best at, whereas yours is more not nebulous, but you're more like, I just want to be the best at life. I just want to win life, and I want to create freedom for myself and my family. Not really even yourself. You've just only mentioned your family. And I think that's interesting. Like there are people who want to be the best basketball player or football player or whatever in the world, and yours isn't really about that. It's more about just being the best in general, which...
And it goes back to the rough and adult thing that I was telling you, like I want to be a good person, and to do so I got to be good in all the aspects that I'm doing. Actually, sport might be the most egoistic thing I'm doing, because that's the only thing that I'm doing for myself. I kind of feel guilty because I'm putting so much attention on myself. That's kind of egoistic. But yeah, in all the other aspects of life, I just want to be a good person, and be great in everything that I do, but not for myself, but for the people around me.
So you've pulled quotes from different greats. Now, what's a quote that we can take from you?
Wasn't prepared for that.
Life, you prepare to be unprepared.
Right. Toughness isn't an option, but it's something that's needed in order to have success in life or like achieve goals.
I like that. Yeah. I like that a lot. Well, do you think that there's anything that you wish you could have said, or anything that we didn't cover that you think really, really embodies who you are?
I mean, I got it here. Spartan Gym. This is a T-shirt from my gym, which really made everything that I'm doing happen. And on the football field, I was a completely different athlete and person before working out in this place. You asked me at the beginning of this thing which were the like influential person around me. Giuseppe Pizzo, which is my trainer and the owner of this gym, is definitely one of them. I mean, that's probably like my second home because I spent so much time in there, but that definitely made a difference in my career.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that you had such close ties to your gym. What is it? Does he have a specific philosophy that he operates by? Or
I mean, it's just, you know, you got a lot of those commercial gyms, or nowadays, like everyone wants to do the pretty thing, you know, those pretty workouts,
sexy thing, yeah.
right? Is always, I'd say, old school, but not of course in a bad way.
So just old school gridiron, like you get in, you work hard,
right?
And like you,
right.
Yeah.
One of the other quotes that I was thinking when you asked me those questions is a quote that's written on that gym: "Weak things break." That's the kind of mantra that I grew up with in that specific gym.
Awesome. Beautiful. Well, thank you for being my second guest on Introducing, and I hope that you feel I did you justice introducing you and your story to the world.
Grazie.
Prego.